Sound Partners 1, Lesson 98. When E is followed by Y, the letters sound like the letter name E, like in the word key. EY has the same sound as the letter E, like in the word key. Now we're going to say the underlined pair first and then read the word. E, t, irk, E, turkey. Money. E, valley. E, donkey. E, honey. E, alley. E, hockey. E, kidney. E, key. Now let's spell some words that contain the E sound like in the word key. The first word we're going to spell is the word money. Money. The next word, turkey. Turkey. And the last word, key. Now let's check your spelling. The first word was money, Money. The next word, turkey, Turkey. And the last word, key, Key. Now let's sound these out and then read them fast. Ready? Spurs, spurs. Barley, barley. Orch, torch. Spelling, spelling. Corn, corn. Dog, dog. Corn dog. Drove, drove. Decoration, decoration. Further, further. Portion, portion. Sweltering, sweltering. Nursing, nursing. Hockey, hockey. Now let's try spelling some words. The first word is torch. Now underline the letter pairs or word parts you recognize in the word torch. The next word, hockey. Underline the letter pairs or word parts you know in the word hockey. The next word, spelling. Underline the letter pairs or word parts you know in the word spelling. The next word, drove, drove. Underline the letter pairs or word parts you know in the word drove. The next word, portion, portion. Underline the letter pairs or word parts you know in the word portion. And the last word, further, further. Underline the letter pairs or word parts you know in the word further. Now let's check your spelling. The first word was torch, Torch, with the letter pairs OR and CH. The next word, hockey, Hockey, with the letter pairs CK and EY. The next word, spelling, Spelling, with the letter pairs SP, double L's, and ING. The next word, drove, Drove, with the letter pair DR. The next word, portion, Portion, with the letter pair OR and TION. And the last word, further, FURTHER, with the letter pairs UR, TH, and ER. Today we have two new sight words, the word toward and the word cried. I went toward my sister and she cried. Now let's practice reading and spelling our sight words. Ready? We'll start with the new words. Toward, TOWARD, toward. Cried, CRIED, cried. Bought, BOUGHT, bought. Cried, CRIED, cried. Busy, BUSY, busy. Cried, CRIED, cried. Toward, TOWARD, toward. Again, AGAIN, again. Tiny, TINY, tiny. Thought, THOUGHT, thought. Move, MOVE, move. Cried, CRIED, cried. Mother, MOTHER, mother. Tiny, TINY, tiny. Toward, TOWARD, toward. Wouldn't, WOULDN', wouldn't. Friend, FRIEND, friend. Now let's spell some of our sight words. The first word we're going to spell is the word toward. I went toward him. The next word, cried. Cried. My sister cried. The next word, again. Again. And the last one, mother. Mother. Now let's check your spelling. The first word was toward, Toward. The next word, cried, Cried. The next word, again, Again. And the last word, mother, Mother. Now let's practice reading our sentences. I'll give you just a moment to practice on your own. Now let's read together. My friend Tanner got a trombone. At first he cried because he couldn't play it. He took lessons and got to be very good. It took hard work and it was worth it. Now let's go back to the beginning and reread together. Ready? My friend Tanner got a trombone. At first he cried because he couldn't play it. He took lessons and got to be very good. It took hard work and it was worth it. We can read long words by breaking them up into smaller chunks. You read the parts, then read the words. Now let's read it together. Ramshackle. Now read these long words that are already broken into syllables and then read the word fast. I'll give you time to practice on your own. Now let's practice together. Instruction. Instruction. Chipmunks. Frightening. Now break these words into syllables, read the syllables, and then read the word. Use this time to practice on your own. Now let's practice together. Rejection. Impossible. returning, returning. Chimpanzee, chimpanzee. Today we're going to read a chapter out of the book Little Bill Shipwreck Saturday. Ready? We're going to read chapter 1 today. Hi, I'm Little Bill. This is a story about a boat that I made all by myself. I named it the Moby Dick. One Saturday morning, I woke up and saw that it was bright and sunny outside. Hooray! I could go with my brother to the park and sail my new boat. I quickly got dressed and put on my baseball cap. First, I put it on the right way, then I put it on backward. I tried the brim on the side, then I put it on forward again and pushed the brim down low. It looked very cool. Running to the kitchen, I bumped into my dad. "Slow down," he said. Mom pulled up the brim of my cap. "You can't see a thing," she said. I pushed it back down. Mom pushed it up again. Bobby and I ate breakfast while Mom packed a lunch for each of us. Peanut butter and jelly on whole wheat bread, a banana, and a juice box. "I'm going to try out the boat I made last week," I said. I finished breakfast first and pulled Bobby away from the table. "Be back by 4 o'clock," Mom said. I grabbed my lunch, kissed Mom, high-fived Dad, and ran out the door behind Bobby. Oops, I almost forgot my boat. I ran back to my room and carefully took the boat off the shelf. I couldn't wait to test it out and show it off. I ran back outside to meet Bobby. And that's the end of chapter 1. We'll have to wait and see what happens when we read chapter 2. So that's the end of our lesson today.